Good evening. Welcome to Have I Got News For You? I'm Richard Ayoade. In the news this week, Prince Harry is reassured he's made the right choice as footage emerges of Meghan Markle on her hen night. Having forgotten to take the industrial food blender to the royal wedding marquee, one quick-thinking chef still manages to provide watermelon sorbet for 300 waiting guests. And the trickiest bit of Brexit is resolved as a government expert demonstrates the quick and easy way for everyone to cross an invisible Irish border. On Ian's team tonight is a journalist and presenter who used to be the BBC's economics editor and business editor until he realised it made both economic and business sense to move to ITV. Please welcome Robert Peston. And with Paul tonight is a comedian and actress who thinks that performers are just looking for attention. But enough about her. There'll be more of me after we welcome Roisin Conaty. And we start with the biggest stories of the week. Ian and Robert, take a look at this.
That's, gammon and pineapple.
That takes us back, doesn't it?
What are the little red things in the between?
Glacé cherries.
Oh, no, that's unacceptable.
Oh, and there is a piece of gammon. It's the latest social media term of abuse, isn't it? Sort of anybody of a certain age...
Why are you looking at me?
Political... and a certain political persuasion. Apparently it's all right to call... men over 50 who are sort of pink and might be Brexiters gammon.
Oh, is it specific? It's not just all men over 50 who are slightly red in the face when concerned about real issues?
I'm sort of spared because I think as a Jew, although I'm the right age, I'd be more salt beef than gammon.
This is the growing use of the term gammon as an insult. A white, middle-aged man who gets red in the face with rage about Brexit, immigrants and political correctness gone mad.
So he hasn't got Danish written down the side of him?
And it's being used in self-defence by snowflakes and Ramonas. Ah. How did the use of gammon as a term of abuse originate? Does anyone know?
Yeah, I wish I did know.
Is this what they do on ITV when they throw to you?
They do. You must have seen me.
How's the economy going, Robert?
Bradley
God, I wish I knew.
I have to say, I do repeatedly say.
Someone called Ben Davis posted this on Twitter during an edition of Question Time which featured many vocal critics of Jeremy Corbyn in the audience. For legal reasons, we've had to obscure their identities. Wall of gammon.
I'm confused here, because if you're a critic of Corbyn, who is essentially a Brexiteer, does that make you gammon as well?
No, you've got to shout and go red.
Right!
You've got to be, like, red, really go red.
And you should be, as you're going red, you should be sitting on a bed of pineapple with some cherries stuck into your skin, ideally.
I want to own this somehow. It seems unfair. I mean, the English used to be called roast beef by the French.
Yes.
I mean, meat analogies are not necessarily offensive.
You want to reclaim the word gammon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gammon and proud?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's definitely going to be the thing that's on Twitter, gammon and proud.
Now, do you feel it is a racist term?
Racist towards white men.
Gammon's not a race. So you can't be racist to not a race. It's not a...
Have you not heard of the gammons?
Oh, I don't think they get stopped and searched on Julie.
Here's my question. Can you be a black gammon? Kanye West's new album. It's going to be huge, dropping any moment now. I can't wait. The important thing is that racism is becoming more nuanced.
Yes.
And that's
To the
got to
point
be
of invisibility.
That's got to be progress.
You've got to be progress.
When there are levels, you can have fun with it at that stage.
Totally, yeah.
Can we have an inquiry into gammon?
Well, I hope so.
But David Cameron was called a ham for years and no one minded. It's...
Maybe David Cameron minded. What do you think?
No, he loved it.
Well, he's got form with pigs, so... hard left have another disparaging term for people who don't agree with them. What's that?
Well, that's centrist dad.
Yes. Who would you identify as a centrist dad?
Tony Blair, Peter Mandelson.
Why you suddenly started talking in a Cockney accent?
It's a centrist dad thing to do, I fear.
Tony Blair, Peter Mandelson. We've got a knock-up garage round the back of Ealing if you want to get some dining tables cheap, you know what I mean? Not real beeswax, but it's like beeswax. It smells like the real stuff, but it's much cheaper.
Oh, God.
Yes. This is the centrist dad's essential starter pack, as shown on Facebook. That's on the internet.
Ah, Facebook.
I'm a centrist dad!
Yes.
I seem to be falling into every category.
You're like a Venn diagram.
Yeah, I am. Do I have to start wearing a cardigan?
I think so.
Well, you knew that one day you'd have to give up the cummerbund. I knew it would happen one day.
There is something even about the insults that we talk about that are sort of inherently excluding women, like centrist dad, gammon, who are men, and you sort of go, women are doing all these things as well. It's quite, I don't know what I'm saying here. Do I want us to be more included in the insults?
Do you feel gammon is a gendered term?
Theresa May's gammon. Someone, ooh! I mean, I've not seen her go red, actually, so she's
No,
not
she's
gammon.
entirely white-faced. Yeah. In a constant state of shock.
No, she could do...
She found she was leader of the party. Oh, my God. She's
saying
Prime Minister
basically-
still. Ghostly.
Yeah, she could do with getting a bit of gammon about things.
What she does in her free time. We don't know. We don't know what goes on in that party. They've got one pig, they need to make it last. Get it out of the freezer. How has Theresa May been trying to overcome the divisions in her cabinet and MPs?
By having them all in to see her,
Yes.
to talk about her two absolutely riveting customs plans.
Which are?
Max, VAC and NCP.
Right, a car park and a make-up.
That is indeed right.
That's one hell of a choice.
Europe will reject both, and MPs will reject both. But the choice is tearing the cabinet apart. So plainly, this is a government focusing on the important issues.
I don't want to have to paraphrase you. But you're saying they're debating something that doesn't matter and isn't going to happen, and they're only doing it in order to survive for another week.
So that's your interpretation.
Well, what she's done
Yeah.
is she's split the cabinet into two groups.
Yeah, two working groups.
And has held discussions with smaller gatherings of MPs.
But she's taken people from one group who absolutely disagree with one of it and put them over there with people who absolutely agree with it, and then another working party here. So she's just split the two groups into two so that they can disagree with each other first, then disagree with them, then come together and disagree with her. I mean...
And what's been happening at the Home Office this week?
We've discovered, I think, that 65 of the Windrush generation have been deported, despite the fact that comparatively recently the Home Office said nobody had been deported, so it's another government trial.
And also, while Home Secretary Sajid Javid was posing with a sniffer dog in this tweet, the police were called in after discovery of crystal meth actually inside the Home
I know,
Office.
it's wonderful, isn't it? It's absolutely wonderful.
The trouble about Robert's laid-back stance is I'm looking at his head. No, it's that sort of slight sprawl. I mean, when you work for the BBC, it's here, but at ITV, it's sort of here. I'm sorry,
It's
Robert.
doing a show on a Sunday morning, like the rest of his audience is trying to get rid of a hangover.
This is the sudden emergence of the word gammon. Remember that? As a term of abuse.
It wasn't that sudden.
Millennial Remainers describe Leave supporters as gammon, presumably as they've got chips on their shoulders and will end up with egg on their face. As the DUP raged at use of the term gammon, Owen Jones tweeted that this is the party who claim homosexuality needs to be cured. Owen, it's gammon that needs to be cured. Paul and Roisin, take a look at this.
Ah, yes, there we are. They've been kept under wraps. The royal wedding is happening in a few hours' time. There's some old twit. He's left his keys at home. Back from the pub. And there's Prince Philip enjoying a day out. So, yes, this is the news that a couple are getting married at the weekend and everybody's very happy for them.
Her mother might walk her up the aisle. That would be something new. She might walk up the aisle herself.
Yeah, just use her legs.
Yeah.
Just walk up like you've got your legs on you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, some of us think it's quite sort of patriarchal and a bit gammony to be given away.
Yeah.
Look at you, centrist dad.
I'm just trying on the cummerbund.
The term given away is... But I think the rest of it's, you know, it's all right. They're serving their food out of bowls.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
They
a sit
really
down
are.
afterwards.
No, so afterwards, they're standing up...
Yes.
And... Sorry, I'm trying not to get as animated.
Oh, man, it's important to
You're
discuss
the person
this.
who's really gripped by this story.
I just can't believe you're serving food in bowls. Like, imagine you've got a glass and
Yeah.
a clutch.
Yeah.
Where do you put your bowl under your chin and just like a trough?
Do you know
Like-
what the term for this meal is?
No.
Bowl food.
Is a queen going to stand up and eat it out of a bowl?
No.
No, she'll have a footman chucking
Definitely
cheesy
not.
whatzes at her.
It might be a misprint. Prince Charles organic lentils. It could be bowel food.
In a way, all food is bowel food,
You're
you'd hope
right.
at some stage.
It's all a matter of timing, isn't it?
It is timing. Her father won't be attending.
Yes,
He's
which
now
is
said he
sad.
won't be coming to the wedding.
No.
Situation is a bit confused, but he first said that he wouldn't be there after the Mail on Sunday revealed he colluded with the paparazzi who took photos of him preparing for his daughter's big day.
The picture is a touch confused because none of the family seem to talk to each other. And Meghan's sister said it was my idea to collude with the paparazzi to have these pictures taken. And then the royals said, can you leave him alone, please? You're harassing him. At which point the family said, well, not so much harassing as we're getting 100 grand out of this. So no one really knew which members of the family were profiting and which ones were being exploited.
Do you feel more could have been done to protect the Markles?
I think with that family, they're trying quite hard not to be protected. I mean, the sister gives interviews most days saying, why doesn't that silly, grasping, gold-digging bitch invite me to the wedding? You know, which isn't a great way to get invited yourself, really.
Sure.
And the half-brother sent an open letter to Prince Harry saying, don't marry her. I mean, you don't know how awful she is. Don't marry her. And then he says, I'm not invited. So, yeah. I mean, you know, we've all been to terrible weddings. Many of them our own, but I feel this one is spectacular.
Yes, they have proved themselves to be a fairly dysfunctional family, but Meghan seems happy to marry into it. Well, the question is, what do you buy the couple that has everything?
Oh, I know. There's swimming costumes with their heads on.
Do you want to see a picture?
No. It couldn't match my imagination.
Well... Oh, my God! It's a wide beard.
That is just horrible.
I'm never going to sleep again.
What will happen in Windsor tomorrow if crowds of spectators exceed 12,000?
Fox hunt.
Well, according to the Sunday Times, they will be funnelled into overspill fields.
Oh, yes.
And what happens if the overspill fields overspill?
Oh, no. Fox hunt.
If the overspill fields overspill, Windsor will be closed off altogether and passengers will be ordered off trains at Staines. Oh, my God! The humanity! Staines! Jeez, man. Staines!
Imagine you come from the States and you end up in Staines.
End up accidentally in Staines. Where will the BBC's Hugh Edwards be during proceedings?
He'll be so close, he'll be inside the Duke of Edinburgh's trousers.
Well, specifically, Hugh Edwards will be on the roof of the guardroom.
Ooh.
Kirsty Young will be based by the moat. While Alex Jones from The One Show will be dotted around the grounds.
Have you ever done one of those royal events where you have to just sit and make it up?
No, one of the joys of my career is I've never... I mean, it is... Can you imagine standing outside for as long as that, having to spout interminable...
But you could just make it up. And there's the Lord Lieutenant of Bedfordshire. A veteran of 12 world wars. With his wife, Meghan Sparkle. I mean, I'd love to do it. I mean, I'm just...
You've not been asked?
Never been asked.
What is the secret to live broadcasting?
Don't ask me, I'm rubbish at it.
Please.
Do it as it happens.
Let's have a look at you doing a live report.
Will investors put up interest costs for a John McDonnell as Chancellor? And then there is simply the long-term question of whether, in general, their economic policy will be seen in those circumstances to be credible.
Robert Peston in Brighton, thank you.
It's a hell of a poker face. This is the build-up to the royal wedding. Now that Meghan's father is definitely not going to be there, it's likely she'll be given away by her mum, Doria, who's more than welcome as long as she remembers to bring her invitation and, of course, her landing card to prove she's entered the country legitimately.
It's a very timely joke.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining why that joke shouldn't have divided the room. And that the hostility should not be directed towards me. Details of the happy couple's private wedding list have been revealed. One of the gifts is a cowshed lavatory brush. Judging by the cowsheds I've been in, long overdue. We're back on safe ground.
Yeah, we're all right now.
Crap on cowsheds. We can deal with that. The Americans have gone royal wedding crazy, and the Telegraph reports that the most viewed item on US website Pinterest is a recipe for cucumber sandwiches.
Be sure to slice the cucumber, otherwise it's a very long sandwich.
You would have thought the recipe is in the title there. Harry and Meghan have already received several gifts from foreign heads of state, including President Macron, who gave them a cigarette lighter. Even though Meghan has recently told her fiancé to ditch smoking and cut down on alcohol. Dames. Now on to round two, Richard's Round Round, a collection of stories all roughly circular in shape. Let's see what we get first.
So, this is the news that Mr Kim has got very cross and he's threatening to end the great talks that are going to save the world with President Trump.
Yes.
I thought he was trying a bit of Trump diplomacy, just by being madder than Trump. So he said, we're going to scrap our nuclear weapons as part of the deal. And then the next day he said, they've asked us to scrap our nuclear weapons. What sort of deal is that? No.
Yes, this is the news that Kim Jong-un is trying to outsparkle the Markle patriarchal debacle. Thank you. Thank you.
I love that.
Oh, please, yeah. Thank you. Kim was not happy about an annual US-South Korea air combat exercise, codenamed Max Thunder, which Kim was worried was actually a secret and sneaky rehearsal for a US-led invasion. But Max Thunder is actually what Donald Trump shouts when he ejaculates.
It's an odd time for those of us who don't want the world to end, but we don't necessarily want Trump to have a diplomatic triumph. So if it all goes wrong and the world does end, we go, well, at least Trump was wrong.
Yeah.
Apart from possible failure in North Korea, what else is bad news for Trump's hope of winning a Nobel Peace Prize?
Ooh.
I think possibly moving the embassy to Jerusalem.
Yes, which went less well than you'd hope.
He said it would be fine, and then 50 people died, which is sort of not usually fine.
The massacre of unarmed Palestinians obviously did take the shine off big success.
Eurovision.
Yes.
But when they said Eurovision was going to Jerusalem, they said it would hold the live rounds.
Oh, gosh.
The winner was called Netta,
That's right.
not Netanyahu.
No.
I thought it was unfortunate.
But Netanyahu did take to Twitter to congratulate, saying, Netta, you are a real darling, which was unfortunately translated by Microsoft to say, Netta, you are a real cow. How did the UK do?
Second from last.
Third from last, wasn't it?
Maybe fourth from last.
Fourth from last.
We're doing well.
Getting better all the time.
Yeah, this is great.
We've got to keep going, we might win. Surrey, the UK's entry, saw her performance interrupted by a protester, which was a shame, as enthusiasm and support back home had never been higher. Here's one fan being interviewed.
Does Britain stand a chance? No.
At the Eurovision Song Contest, the UK entry was interrupted by a stage invader. Dr. AC Activism grabbed the mic for several seconds and shouted barely comprehensible gibberish. He came fourth. As well as Eurovision, the protester has also invaded the stage at the National Television Awards and The Voice. It's a testament to the security services that he has never ruined anything good. Of course, winning Eurovision means next year's final will be held in Israel. Good luck invading that stage. Time now for the odd one out round. Just one between you this week. Fingers on buzzers, teams. Your four are Margaret Thatcher, Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield, King Tang of Shang and Roger Moore.
OK, so Ben and Jerry, they're obviously, unless it's a double bluff, they are the ice cream makers who make Ben and Jerry ice cream. So is it about inventing ice cream?
It is about inventing ice cream, but who
Well,
or
I
what
think,
is the odd one?
Well, I don't know that Roger Moore invented something. I don't know who this bloke is. But there was a story that Margaret Thatcher had invented an ice cream, but
She worked on Mr Softy, didn't she?
Yes.
She
flavours,
worked
yeah.
on Mr Softy.
Yeah.
She was involved in the chemical manufacture of...
But
Oh, that's right, because she was a chemist.
I don't think she actually invented an ice cream. I'm saying she's the odd one out.
You are absolutely right.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes. They've all invented a type of ice cream, except for Margaret Thatcher, who did not help to invent Mr Whippy, despite that being widely reported as fact. It's flake news. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. What sort of ice cream did everyone's third favourite Bond, Roger Moore, invent?
What would you invent if you were Roger Moore?
The raspberry movie.
That one. that exact one.
Strawberry movie.
I just want Paul to keep guessing
Yeah,
so he
so
can
do
keep
I.
using that voice.
Chalk eyes.
Yes. You're very close.
Very close.
Very close, yes.
Is it chocolate on a stick?
Oh, a Magnum.
Yes, Magnum, which is a chocolate ice on the
he
stick.
didn't like eating it on its own, because the bits went on his jumper.
Well, safari suit, please.
Safari suit. So he said, why don't you put a stick in it?
Yes.
He was always saying that,
Yeah.
His
Catchphrase.
Yeah. Why didn't you put a stick in it?
Yes. When asked in an interview who he'd most like to meet, the late Sir Roger replied, I would like to meet Mr Walls and ask why they don't have a choc ice with vanilla inside that I had as a child and put it on a stick. I didn't know at the time, but other people like Claire Bloom were being asked the same question and they wanted to meet Gandhi and Jesus. Walls later got in contact and sent him an early version of what became the Magnum. Seems weird to post it.
Yeah.
Given that Roger Moore didn't seem to get any credit for the idea at the time, what do you think he thought of the Magnum once it hit the shops in 1989?
He loved it.
He loved it.
Did he?
Of course he loved it.
He rather loved it. According to the Sunday Times, in spite of his diabetes, he would allow himself a couple of Magnum Black Espressos every week. Does anyone know what kind of ice cream King Tang of Shang invented?
Viennetta.
No. He is credited with inventing the very first ice cream, sometime around 1600 BC.
Well, we should all be very thankful to him.
Yeah.
We should be.
So, you know, there's a lot of joy in ice cream in the world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks, Tang.
I think he killed a lot of people.
OK,
Come
well...
on, Robert, let's enjoy the ice cream. Give it 2 minutes.
cream.
To be fair, he didn't get the recipe right at first.
Finally,
Yeah.
what's the best way to cool down a giraffe?
Give it a Magnum.
Close, give it an ice lolly.
It's such a big ice lolly.
That giraffe is not to scale.
I wonder who invented that massive ice lolly for giraffes.
Tang Chang.
Why don't you make an ice lolly for a giraffe?
They've all invented a type of ice cream except for Margaret Thatcher, who did not, as widely believed, help invent the Mr Whippy. Here's a young Margaret Thatcher in the research lab. freezing milk into ice cream, just by looking at it. Of course, having invented ice cream, the next step for King Tang of Shang was to set up his country's biggest ice cream factory, the Great Walls of China. Time now for the missing words round, when we start with world's oldest tortoise still what at 186?
So I did read this story.
OK, good.
And it's to do with a very old tortoise having sex.
Yes, enjoys the ladies.
So he doesn't stick to his own species, then? Dirty devil!
Yeah. Next, astonishment as cat in Liverpool spotted what?
Having sex with a 186-year-old tortoise. No. Tortoise? Yeah, I don't care, mate, I don't care.
The answer is knocking on door.
Oh.
Do you want to see the clip?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
No.
That's clever.
Yes.
It's canvassing for the Labour Party.
Is that Momentum?
Very good.
Momentum.
Next, 1,000 unexpected walruses. What?
Surprise midwife.
Well, the answer is cover an Alaskan beach.
Oh.
Finally, Canterbury man carrying plant pot. What?
Canterbury man carrying plant pot panics as people realise plant is pot.
You're frickin' right.
Am I right?
You're right!
I mean, the content is massively right to what you're saying. The answer is Interrupt Live News Report, and when we see the clip, how right you are will become apparent.
Well, Cameron Tucker is in Hythe for us now. So, Cameron, what's the latest?
Well, last August, when it was found that Neil and Yvette Hartley had been growing almost 90 cannabis plants, little did their neighbours know that in this quiet corner, this quiet, pretty little corner in the Kent countryside,
So the final scores are, Ian and Robert have 4, Paul and Roisin 8.
Oh, well.
And I leave you with news that at the royal wedding, word spreads that the free bar is closing in 5 minutes. A new doping scandal hits the world of cycling as Team Sky deny injecting their front wheels with steroids. And after a cabinet meeting on Brexit, the Foreign Secretary insists he's 100% focused on every detail. Good night.
Good evening and welcome to Have I Got News for You? I'm Frank Skinner. In the news this week, archive video footage shows that the man who developed the TV format of The Voice didn't get it right first time. 2 weeks after the royal wedding, footage of the cucumber sandwiches being prepared explains why Camilla spent the next day in the bathroom. And at a secret location in England, the bodyguard looking after Sergei and Yulia Skripal finishes off another day's laundry. On Ian's team tonight is a playwright who once said of television, it is the most difficult medium to work in. It doesn't know if it wants to be art or mass entertainment. Well, tonight it's neither. Please welcome Lucy Prebble. And with Paul tonight is a comedian who, as a German, is just about the only person here who has blanked out his diary for the whole World Cup. Please welcome Henning Wehn. OK, so we start with the bigger stories of the week. Ian and Lucy, take a look at this.
OK.
Next Prime Minister? Oh, no.
Ah, that's the country as he wishes it was.
Black and white. Oh, looking decisive.
Yes.
Move to the right.
Oh, who's that?
That's George Soros trying to make us vote again. Well, that's the big story, then. Brexit.
Again.
Just for a change.
Yeah. It's ongoing, isn't it?
It does appear to be, doesn't it?
It's very strange. It's like American news is perfectly suited to the medium of today, like 24-hour news and Twitter and all of that. Lurid, it happens incredibly quickly, and it's all crazy. And then British, it's just one thing forever, like a turgid epic poem that just goes on and on, where you don't really understand what's happening or any of the people featured in it.
Everyone in here, if you had your time again, who would vote differently?
Well, what's that going to tell us?
Do you know what that is?
50% put their hands up. Well, that's conclusive.
No, what that tells us is absolutely pointless to have a second referendum, because for anyone to vote any different, they would have to admit they got it wrong the first time round. No one's going to do that.
No, people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
All that talk about, oh, if there's a second referendum, there will be 80-20 in favour of Remain, not on your Nelly. No chance. It will be exactly the same outcome, because say you weren't happy with the level of immigration 2 years ago, you're not going to be happy about it now.
No.
So if you thought 2 years ago the country was run by unelected European Union bureaucrats, well, nothing over the past 2 years would have changed your opinion on that. Well, and if you were daft enough to fall for that 350 million quid a week for the NHS law, you're daft enough to fall for something else next time round. It's a complete waste of time. Let's just get on with it.
What a terrific policy that is. You should be in the cabinet. Doesn't matter what it is, let's do it. Fantastic, Henning. You are wasted in comedy.
Britain went to the polls on June the 23rd, 2016. There was that question, do you fancy some never-ending palaver? The majority of people said that's exactly what we're after. Upheaval and loads of it, and now we're having upheaval. Lovely, let's get on with it.
This is the news that billionaire George Soros is funding a campaign to have another referendum on Brexit. How did he acquire his wealth, according to the respected historian and social commentator Roseanne Barr?
Oh, yeah, we might get in trouble just by repeating things that she said.
She called him a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yes, she had a Twitter spat with Chelsea Clinton in which she declared George Soros is a Nazi who turned in his fellow Jews to be murdered in German concentration camps and stole their wealth. If he's ever a guest on here, that'd be a nice introduction.
True, though, is it?
No, it's not true. He's a hedge fund manager, I mean, which you can either approve or disapprove of, but, I mean, his wealth is on display, and he says, I am paying out because I want to change the Brexit verdict, which has annoyed people.
And what must be annoying for him, though, is that I believe he was born in Hungary, and he was sort of 13 or 14 at the time of the Second World War, and he was... Sorry, Henning, I don't mean to bring that up, but...
It took us a good 2-3 minutes, I'm happy.
I just would imagine it's quite annoying to then be called a Nazi, you know, and particularly at a time where there are some people literally calling themselves Nazis. What are you doing about that, Roseanne? Well, pretty much you're supporting them. It's pretty bad.
What did Roseanne blame this terrible remark on?
Didn't she blame it on Ambien or something? Didn't she blame it on some medication?
Yes, she blamed it on sleeping pills. And the chief executive officer of Sanofi said, while all pharmaceutical treatments have side effects, racism is not a known side effect of Sanofi medication.
But what's happened? She's been sacked from her show.
Yeah.
Yes, they've pulled her TV show, and her agent has sacked her, and she's had 3 offers from Top Gear. So, what's Jacob Rees-Mogg been struggling with this week?
Should he be Prime Minister or not? Is that what you're after?
No, his investment company.
Oh, the Russian investments.
Yeah, let's answer that. It's much more fun. His hedge fund, or private equity capital company, has been revealed to be huge investors in Russia. And Rees-Mogg has repeatedly said, we've got to punish Putin, we've got to have really effective sanctions. And then someone, it was a Mail on Sunday, in fact, said, well, what about your company? Do you think you shouldn't invest there? And he said, oh, no, I don't make the investment decisions. Someone else does that. It's emerging markets. I couldn't possibly say that. Take back control, but not of your own investment. Great story. I loved every minute.
Hasn't he made made some manoeuvres?
Yes, he said that he doesn't want to be Prime Minister, which is hugely popular.
Right. But hasn't he literally moved house to be much nearer to Downing Street? To sort of a £5 million, £10 million property from which he can sort of talk about the elites ruining the country?
Absolutely.
Sounds good, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a big old house. He has got about 20 children, doesn't he?
You're exaggerating.
He's got 6.
Yeah, why doesn't he live in Somerset? Because he's the MP for Somerset, isn't he?
He lives there as well, Henning.
Ah.
In this country, you're allowed to live in 2 or 3 places at once.
But
Is that how he's managed to have so many children?
Yeah.
According to the Mail, Jacob Rees-Mogg has bought a £5 million home next to Parliament, fuelling speculation that he's positioning himself as the next Tory leader. I didn't realise to become Prime Minister you first had to be in the catchment area. According to the Mail, the property is a 5-storey 18th century townhouse, or as Jacob Rees-Mogg calls it, a new build. Meanwhile, George Soros has been attempting to undermine the result of the EU referendum. According to The Guardian, Soros is a billionaire financier, the 29th richest man in the world, and Jewish. A spokesman for Labour said, "See?" Paul and Henning, take a look at this.
Ah, lovely carrots being picked. Avocados. Avocados and carrots. Somebody from the 1940s. Oh, yeah, hello. And, oh, God, these dreadful self-service machines in supermarkets where essentially you work for them. Avocados and carrots, nobody can tell the difference.
It's shoplifting, isn't it?
Computer-assisted shoplifting.
Computer-assisted shoplifting, robots.
Of sorts, yeah. So essentially, you pretend that what you did, you bought carrots, but you're going home with the avocados because they're cheaper by the kilo.
Right.
The carrots are, so...
Is that why that woman had such ludicrously large sleeves?
Yeah, exactly.
Just smuggling avocados.
Yeah.
What happens is at the self-checkout, customers key in carrot when it's actually an avocado on the scale. It's a simple trick that supermarkets are hoping won't be publicised. Criminology expert Emmeline Taylor was working with retailers to reduce shoplifting when something extraordinary emerged. One major supermarket discovered it had sold more carrots than it had ever had in stock. In a further shocking revelation, supermarkets found that 800 million more carrots were apparently sold last year than in 2013.
I'm not going to say how I know this, but about, just for your information, 40 carrots, about 1 bottle of Prosecco, if anyone fancies.
Which high street shop do you hate the most?
W.H. Smith.
W.H. Smith?
It's got the most number of complaints from a survey of 10,000 people.
Yes, sadly.
Yeah, they don't sell nearly enough copies of Private Eye. They're all me, the complaints.
The staff aren't particularly well trained these days, and they're sort of not giving good service, apparently.
I don't think of them so much as a shop as like a museum for 12 years ago that you can kind of wander around when you're waiting for a train, and you're sort of like, oh wow, do you remember when we used to like fill our filofaxes with that, or buy like, you know, basically magazines which are kind of just glossy pages that make you hate yourself that you then throw away?
Not all magazines are glossy.
Yeah, sorry.
Some have a sort of matte finish. And they don't make you hate yourself. They make you hate nearly everyone else.
They do seem to have some pricing issues. Do you need some folders? Here you go. You can buy 3 for £3.99, or if you want, you can buy 3 for £4.99. Prick stick, £1.69 each, or the bargain price of 2 for £4. What about some minstrels? 2 for £3 or £3.25 each. To be fair to W.H. Smith, they do offer some genuine reductions. There's a delightful game of cat bingo for sale. It was 1996, now 1995.
I've never seen that breed of cat before in the middle Serengeti. I don't know, that's a very lovely-looking cat, but I've never seen one like that.
Do you cross one off when you see it? Is that the idea?
Yes, that's probably it, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
You get a bingo card with pictures of cats on them. Yeah, you bet you're right, that's what it is.
No, I think you have to run one over.
When you fill up your card, you shout out mouse. Thank you very much. I'm here all week.
Let's move to the luxury end of the retail market. For £935, you can get this from fashion designer Balenciaga. It's a T-shirt with a dress shirt stitched to the front of it.
What? And that costs £995?
935. Stop exaggerating.
Well, if you're daft enough to wear a shirt like that, you're daft enough to pay that amount of money, aren't you?
So is it 2 in 1? Can you wear it the other way around? So
I
you can wear the
suppose
dress shirt and the T-shirt on the back?
Are you considering that?
I am.
You'd go for that, then?
For my casual and smart wear.
You'd always feel like you were queuing. Bit great for sodomy, I must say, but still... Sorry, everyone. That was one of those things...
Is that an old catchphrase, Frank? Served you well in the old days.
I'll say it did.
Frank Skinner, great.
I bought me a big house.
Has he got a back garden? You're making up your own jokes and then growing it.
But thank you for coming with me.
I'm sure you've said that more than once.
Do I detect a note of end of term? This is a claim that shoppers are running expensive avocados through self-checkouts, but saying they are cheap carrots. Carrots aren't always cheap. The one Theresa May offered the DUP cost over £1 billion. They don't have this sort of problem in Scotland. If anyone tries to buy a vegetable there, an alarm goes off. And so to round 2, the picture spin quiz. Fingers on buzzers, teams.
This is Raheem Sterling, the England footballer, who's just been revealed this week has a new tattoo on his right leg of a gun. And this has caused a great deal of consternation amongst... I think The Sun was the first to pick up on it. They're saying it's glorifying gun culture, whereas his version of the story is because his father was killed, shot when he was very young. It's a kind of reference to that. It's tattoos, isn't it? You know, I mean, when I was growing up, the only person I knew had a tattoo was Popeye. But now
you knew Popeye?
Yeah. I knew olive oil before she was virgin olive oil. I could so... Not sure how that's technically possible, but no. So, yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And he says it isn't finished yet. There's more to come, so...
How's he going to soften it up? Exactly.
I'm not a tattoo designer. I get mistaken quite frequently, but no, I don't know, maybe like have a Smurf there or something.
That would do it. Some people are demanding he plays in leggings in the World Cup to cover it up, but Sterling has asserted his right to bare legs.
I mean, Frank, you're a football fan. Is there a racial element to the criticism?
He gets a lot of incredible stick for no very good reason.
What sort of thing?
He has been singled out by the tabloids. Here's one. He queued for a pasty from Greggs.
Oh, well...
And that he got some new batteries from Pound World.
Yeah, that's just stupid, because they'll be empty in a week. Oh, yeah, and then on the one hand they say he's too flashy, and on the other hand he got criticised for shopping at Primark or something, wasn't it?
I once flew EasyJet, and the headline in the paper...
What, just the once?
Yeah.
How did you get back?
Sorry. The headline was Frank Skinflint.
So you went on EasyJet?
Yes. Is that fair? Sorry. Social media is a theatre for a lot of tattoo discussion. There was one I particularly liked. Someone called Penman Declan thought that the picture might actually show Sterling's fellow footballer Peter Crouch. And I couldn't see it at first, but look. OK, yes, this is Raheem Sterling and his controversial gun tattoo. A lot of England fans say it's crossed the line, but then again, Henning, they said that in 1966. Come on, it's better than the war.
It's very much the same level, isn't it?
Yeah, well... I had a tattoo on my 60th birthday.
Did you?
Yes, just my name and address. Time now for the odd one out round. Your four are Queen Victoria's coronation ring, the 1435 from Newcastle to Reading, New Zealand, and the new lift shafts at Maghull Station near Liverpool.
I'm guessing this is something to do with things that didn't happen, because there's been complete timetable meltdown. I mean, the trains haven't arrived, or they've been cancelled, or... I mean, Northern's the worst, but all the railway companies have been unbelievably terrible. I just mention it. Obviously, it doesn't bother me personally. I just hate them all. Sorry, what's the question about?
So Ian's pleased to be on this show every week because at least he can get a seat, isn't that
right? Where did the Reading train end up this week? That's a sort of...
Oh, was it in Manchester?
New Zealand?
Well, it went somewhere opposite to where it was supposed to go.
What's the opposite of Reading?
Illiteracy.
Yeah.
Classy.
Simultaneous.
The answer is they're all in the wrong place, except for New Zealand, which launched a new campaign recently to remind people that it's there at all. It's true. Why is New Zealand having to remind people of its existence?
Does it not appear on a lot of maps?
Indeed. It keeps getting missed off maps.
Oh.
And the Kiwis are not very happy. Here it isn't on a standard map of the world.
Oh.
Here it isn't on the wall of a Starbucks in Bournemouth.
Well, they've done their research, haven't they?
Yeah. But best of all, here it isn't on the New Zealand government's own website. So, what happened to the 1435 from Newcastle to Reading last Friday?
Ended up in Liverpool.
Well, it got lost after taking a wrong turn.
That's the most pathetic excuse ever.
If the driver doesn't know the way, there's so many tracks out there.
Yeah. Or maybe he forgot his map.
Yeah.
And then it's, even when you realise your mistake, then trains are notoriously difficult to turn round again.
And it arrived in Pontefract instead of Reading. It was eventually terminated in Sheffield, 170 miles away from where it was supposed to be. So the new lift shafts at Maghull Station on Merseyside were built in the wrong place, according to local resident Andy Wells. Why is Mr Wells furious about that?
Is it a view from his house?
Yeah, here he is relaxing in his garden. According to Andy, the towers suddenly appeared over the course of just a weekend. Well, if you got the number of that builder, Andy... Network Rail failed to comply with the original plans and admitted that the position of the lift shafts is out by ½ a metre. Andy, who's furious, expressed his feelings to the Liverpool Echo. I think it's a metre. So what happened to Queen Victoria's coronation ring? I'll give you a clue. It's something to do with an archbishop.
Oh, he nicked it.
No.
He put it under his cassock, said it's a carrot. And ran for it.
Well, it must have been put on the wrong finger. There's nothing else that it could be.
That is correct. According to royal historian Carolyn Harris, the ring was sized for her little finger, but the archbishop tried to ram it onto her fourth finger. There was also a terrible mix-up when they put Prince Albert's ring on the wrong penis. The wrong
That was the Duke of Argyll, wasn't it?
On the subject of a wrong place, if you think you've accidentally walked into the back of a TV crew's film shot by mistake, you know when people walk into the back of a shot, how would you deal with it?
I think walk normal pace and run round the back and then keep appearing.
Well, this man thinks he has got the answer.
And as a result, they say that that is discriminatory. It goes against equality law and it infringes, they say, on Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights, which is that it violates their right to private and family life. They're also saying...
You see, I don't think he'd even seen her. I think he was just running a little bit early for an appointment. Yes, they're all in the wrong place except for New Zealand, which has launched a new campaign recently to remind people that it's there at all. At Queen Victoria's coronation, the Archbishop of Canterbury forced the ring onto the wrong finger. A similar mistake happened when, much to Prince Charles's dismay, the ring that was supposed to be put on Camilla's third finger actually went on Diana's. According to the Daily Mirror, a train from Newcastle to Reading stopped at Pontefract, Yorkshire, and in the end, passengers heading south had to get off in Sheffield and catch another train to Birmingham. All's well that ends well. Time now for the Missing Words round, which this week features as its guest publication Beecraft, the informed voice of British beekeeping.
Yeah, real buzz about it.
Yeah. apparently the Queen reads it. And we start with shocked couple return from honeymoon to find what?
Prince Philip's changed the locks.
They're related.
Man and wife. Shocked couple return from honeymoon, finally related, they're man and wife. It was a story of a happy ending. A whiff of incest, as that unfortunate perfume was called. Never sold much at Christmas, did it? But that's what it is, finding their married couple, husband and wife.
Now, it's shocked couple returned from honeymoon to find 6-foot-high fence on their doorstep. After 11 days in the Dominican Republic, 20-somethings Thomas and Rebecca Entwistle returned to their Lancashire property with stunning countryside views to find the local farmer had erected this.
So?
Wouldn't happen in the south of England. I mean, a couple in their 20s owning their own home. OK, next one. What is not something bees are known for, but that could be wrong?
Manoeuvring themselves out of an open window.
No, it is intelligence. According to the researchers at Queen Mary University, bumblebees have been trained using various methods to roll a ball into a defined area.
Something the England football team could be trained for, wouldn't it, to roll a ball into a defined area?
OK, the world's oldest case of dandruff, what?
Now decorates the White House pillows. Lovely image.
It's quite sweet. The answer is that world's oldest case of dandruff found on dinosaur from 125 million years ago. The discovery of dandruff on a dinosaur fossil had one leading paleontologist scratching his head, which he now realises that's how it got there. Next one. Pensioner banned from Wetherspoons after what?
After making a pro-European comment?
No, it's a pensioner. Pensioner banned from Wetherspoons after row over missing chicken. Mr. Elliot was banned from Wetherspoons pub in Camborne for complaining there were only 5 pieces of chicken in a meal that was meant to have 10. Wetherspoons chicken nuggets can be dipped in a thick, sticky sauce if you drop them on the carpets. OK, next one. Bees are the first insects that have been shown to understand the concept of what?
Brexit.
Nectar points?
Oh, yes. Very good.
No. Zero.
Zero?
They understand the concept of zero, particularly, apparently, bees living in the West Bromwich area.
There are some football fans who believe the name of your club is West Bromwich Albion Nil.
Finally, man who survived Pompeii, what?
Goes to Hiroshima.
Has been rejected as Italian finance minister.
I know this. He was hit in the head. They found one of the bodies left in Pompeii, and he survived the initial shock and the lava, and then he was hit by a bit of falling masonry.
No, Ian is right. The answer is hit by rock. After surviving the initial eruption of Vesuvius, one man was struck by some falling debris. Let's please have a look at how they found him after a recent excavation. So the final scores are Ian and Lucy have 4 points, but Paul and Henning have 6 points.
Oh, well, there we are.
Bart, before we go, there's just time for the caption competition.
I've seen him on YouTube. He was teaching that pug dog, and that he's still at it there, teaching the Hitler salute to all them dogs.
You always have to bring it up, don't you?
Next one.
Of course, I was turned down for the conga.
And I leave you with news that the government admits that funding cuts are affecting their witness protection programme. In Scarborough, new research on the benefits of sea air is attracting all sorts of visitors with respiratory problems. And recent paparazzi photos from Ant McPartlin's countryside retreat suggest his rehab is still work in progress. Good night.
Good evening. Welcome to Have I Got News for You? I'm Jo Brand. In the news this week, at the European Parliament, as Theresa May explains the British government's position on trade tariffs and post-Brexit import restrictions, security struggles to cope. In London, one disgruntled commuter decides to put his dispute with the rail company behind him and move on. And following viewers' complaints that EastEnders is too bleak, scriptwriters come up with a new hobby for Phil Mitchell. On Ian's team tonight is the leader of the Liberal Democrat Party, who is appearing on the show just 2 weeks after Nick Clegg, which means the Lib Dems have had almost as many seats in this studio as they have in Please welcome Tim Farron. And with Paul tonight is a presenter and football pundit who's famous for not knowing what's going on the pitch, which makes him favourite to be the next England manager. Please welcome Chris Kamara.
Are you likely to be the next England manager?
No, I'm not likely to be the next England manager.
OK, I'm just checking.
I've got too many skeletons in my closet.
How about President of the United States of America?
Well, that's a possibility. I cannot believe for 1 minute that they'd want to replace a black president with an orange one.
And we start with the biggest stories of the week. Ian and Tim, take a look at this.
Prime Minister, do you know what's going on? No.
The slippery animal there.
With the fish?
Yeah. Davies and Fox.
Right, the pound. Oh, the Chancellor takes on all comers.
Yeah, fox hunting, maybe.
This is Brexit, isn't it? And there's civil war breaking out in the Tory party. It's going to be messy.
It is.
I mean, it's going to be a party that it falls apart, riven by factions. It's just... How can anyone do that?
We have none of that. It's marvellous.
Well, there's only 11 of you.
Yeah, well... It's not quite that yet.
Is it not?
Obviously, after Whitney, we'll have gained 3 MPs, probably.
In one seat?
I think so.
God, you're good.
Yeah, we're really good.
Well, this is indeed the news that Brexit still means Brexit, and we have to keep talking about it forever.
Pretty much forever, yeah.
What secret document from Boris's past was revealed this week?
He has a column in the Telegraph, and he couldn't make his mind up, so he wrote 2. One saying we definitely should leave, and the other saying we definitely should remain. And people have suggested this is, you know, indication that he's a bit two-faced and wasn't sure which way to jump, or is a bit of a hypocrite, or an opportunist, or, you know... People are very, very rude about Boris. I think, you know, he's just on the make, really.
Have you had a chance to reconsider your public call for him to be arrested?
No. I stick by every word of it, except I've got another column where I said I thought he should be let off.
Let's have a look at what his secret one actually said.
Secret one.
This is a market on our doorstep ready for further exploitation by British firms. The membership fee seems rather small for all that access. Why are we so determined to turn our back on it? Also, he gave warnings about the downsides of Brexit, arguing that it could lead to economic shock, Russian aggression and a new Scottish referendum. In fact, the only thing he didn't see coming was Will Young dropping out of Strictly. In his pro-Remain article, Boris wrote, "Shut your eyes, hold your breath, think of Britain." Which is a strange coincidence, because those are the exact words he said to me in a nightmare that's costing me a fortune in therapy. Now, how did Boris Johnson wreak revenge on his old pal Michael Gove this week?
No, didn't see it.
Well, according to the Mail, Boris's father Stanley helped blackball Gove from joining the exclusive Beefsteak Gentlemen's Club as a revenge for destroying Boris's prime ministerial hopes.
Tough bunch, those Tories, aren't they? Oh, no, I can't join the beefsteak.
The Beefsteak Club has a very clever way of easing communication between its members and the waiting staff. Does anyone know what that is?
Is that ear trumpets?
Spotted dick. I have to see the doctor. There's a bell underneath the table. Bing. Well,
no, if only it was that prosaic. All the waiters are referred to as Charles, so members don't have to worry about remembering their names.
Great. Is that also adopted by the royal family?
Oh. Charlie Charles.
If I was one of the Charleses, I'd probably just have one name for all the members, too.
Does that begin with T?
No, Chris, it begins with C. What did Elmar Brok, chairman of EU's Foreign Affairs Committee, have to say about our Brexit ministers? Do you know?
He said that one of them was extremely good-looking. This is a very thin disguise. What's Boris up to? What's he up to? It's one of those glasses, nose, moustache comes off in one go, isn't it?
He did say they have no idea of their plan and do not know certain conditions which you have to know in order to make a realistic plan. Oh, dear. What does Jacob Rees-Mogg think of Mr Brok?
I wake up every morning wondering what Jacob Rees-Mogg is going to say next. I have a special tea towel embroidered. What would Jacob do? Let's hear about the wonderful Jacob Rees-Mogg, who looks like he's propagated in a greenhouse. What has he got to say to himself?
Jacob who?
Jacob Rees-Mogg. The finest half-back line West Ham ever had. Bobby Rees, Mickey Mogg. He was the ball winner.
I remember him well.
Mickey Mogg.
If you don't know who he is, you'll have quite an experience. Here we go.
Elmar Brok is clueless. He's a know-nothing blowhard.
Meanwhile, the first of around 300 migrant children with family already living here have been arriving from the Calais jungle. Why has this been controversial?
Some of them, according to some observers, don't look as young as they wanted them to look. Tories are concerned that some of the refugees we're letting in might not be quite desperate enough. Which is very big.
On the whole, we prefer children to be either drowning or being dragged from a building in Aleppo.
Yes.
Well, David Davis tweeted a picture of some of the children, saying, "These don't look like children to me. I hope British hospitality is not being abused."
There are 14 of them. There are hardly any of them.
Yeah.
But people don't like the idea that there's lots and lots of young men, because they're the people who come. Because it's young men who get shipped this way. The families say, oh, we'll give you the money, you go there first. They're going to be young men. That's what they look like.
Yeah. The Daily Mail are keen, would you believe, on checking the ages of these people. They've aged this man using a computer programme as aged 38. According to Microsoft, the app the Mail used is a fun app that guesses how old you are using machine learning. So we've done it to you, Ian and Paul. Ian, 26.
Yeah.
What? And Paul, 28. Don't get too pleased with yourselves. This is what happened with Norman Tebbit. 23. Yeah.
Blimey.
Obviously, it's quite tricky to distinguish adults from children, as the Mail themselves pointed out on page 13 of the same newspaper. Yeah. Cindy Crawford, 50, and her daughter, 15. Oh, but which is which? Moving on quickly. So, Theresa's in Brussels now as we record the programme. It's exciting, isn't it? Hoping for a smooth Brexit.
Yes, we mustn't say hard or soft anymore.
Smooth.
It's like boiled eggs.
I think
it's got to be smooth.
And I had a smooth Brexit for breakfast this morning, which I made in my NutriBullet, and it's jolly nice. So, what is she not allowed to talk about over dinner?
I can vouch for that. I was sat in the next room
Now.
to you.
You as well? I was told to hide in the airing cupboard.
She gets to tell the other leaders what her plans are, but they won't respond, as Donald Tusk has said there will be no pre-negotiations until Article 50 is triggered. You go way back, you and Theresa,
We
don't
do,
you?
yeah. Once upon a time, we both had Rick Astley's haircut, and we stood for North West Durham in a very safe Labour seat
Well, let's
in
just
1992.
have a little look at you in happier times. Here you are in a synth pop duo in the 80s.
Yeah. Am I right or am I right?
During that election, you were competing for the same seat.
We were.
And you both lost to the Labour candidate, to Hillary Armstrong. Who'd have thought back then that you two total losers could go on to such great things? Actually, Tim, you were in a band, weren't you?
Yes.
Tell us what's going on here.
So, that is Robert on the right and David on the left, and we were utterly, utterly dreadful.
Was that the name of the band?
No, yeah. Should have been. Anyway, we were terrible, but we had a great time. There you go, which sort of sums up my life, really.
Everything.
Tim, you've been fighting hard to put the Lib Dems back on the map. Let's have a look at some footage from the Lib Dem party conference a few weeks back, just to see how well it's going.
It went very well.
Do you know which political party's having a conference here this week?
I don't know.
Have you any idea? Really?
I didn't realise there was one. Is there? The TUC were here. I didn't hear.
Do you know which political party's got its conference going on here at the moment?
Yeah, that one there.
What do you think of them?
What do I think of them? Who are they?
It's going well. It's going well.
Aww. Who's been using the referendum result to further her own aims this week? Go up the country to the top
The
bit.
Queen.
No.
Nicholas Sturgeon.
Nicholas Sturgeon, that's right. What's she threatening?
Another vote on Scottish independence, the second one in a generation.
Well, let's just have a look at how the BBC reported it.
Yeah.
We're going to be joined by Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. We'll talk to her about plans for a second referendum on independence.
I'm sorry, we've very clearly run the wrong pictures of that particular sequence. My apologies there.
Come on,
That
to
was
be
great.
fair, none of us are at our best that early on.
He looked all right to me.
This is the bleating of bitter Remoaners who refuse to accept the democratic verdict of the British people. There, that's the balance taken care of. Let's lay into the idiots that got us into this mess.
If you clap, the complaints will just flood in.
In the post-referendum fallout, the Sunday Times revealed that at one point Boris Johnson wanted to punch Michael Gove. The only reason he didn't is that he hates queuing. Many have questioned Boris Johnson's diplomatic skills and feel he should be replaced by someone who has a deeper cultural understanding of our European neighbours. Meanwhile, The Independent reported that the first unaccompanied children from the jungle in Calais arrived in Croydon. Well, you can't make the transition from squalor and deprivation too abrupt. Paul and Chris, take a look at this.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Yes, the magnificent idiot Trump. That's Bill with his wandering hands. This is... that's probably her emails. That's Julian Assange, who's become a burglar, not very successfully. So Donald Trump, American presidency, still keeps going. He's losing lots of votes now as it becomes more and more obvious what he's like. So that's basically it, isn't it?
That's basically it, yes. The US election, as it struggles to an unedifying climax...
Yes.
I've experienced a few of those. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
Were any of them your own, or were you...
The final debate was on Wednesday, and the whole electoral process was summed up by one American commentator.
This is a very sad night for the country. You can't polish this turd. This is... I'm sorry. You cannot... Technically, you cannot polish any turd.
Give it a shine, though.
You can have a good go. We've all tried.
How did the debate kick off?
With a right hook.
Well...
No handshake.
No, well...
Well, you don't want him touching you, do you?
It's the sort of thing that most women wouldn't volunteer for.
Trump said he's not going to accept the verdict unless he wins.
He said, I would like to promise and pledge to all my voters and supporters and to all of the people in the United States that I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election. If I win. What else has Trump whinged about, according to Hillary?
The Grammys.
Yes.
He lost the Grammys because they're rigged too, apparently.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's have a little look, shall we?
There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged again.
Should have gotten it.
Who did Trump invite to sit in the front row and make Hillary feel weird?
Was it Putin?
No.
Barack's half-brother.
Yes, indeed, that's right. He doesn't like his brother, the president. Do you know why?
Sibling rivalry.
Well, I suppose it kind of amounts to that. I mean, Malik Obama told ITV, Barack has this attitude like, ooh, I'm the president.
That is brilliant.
And says to me, what have you done?
Exactly.
But to be fair, though, he is the president.
He is.
What rule did Trump try and impose on last night's debate?
No sense. No facts.
He thought Hillary was on some kind of performance-enhancing drug last time.
Drugs test.
So, yes, he tried to insist they both be drug-tested. He'd have tested positive for spray mount.
I misread that, actually. I was reading the paper and I thought it said a rug test.
What were the latest Hillary Clinton emails to emerge from WikiLeaks?
Stuff about infighting with her staff.
Well, Hillary's campaign chairman, John Podesta, called Hillary's Democratic rival turned supporter, Bernie Sanders, a doofus.
I'm not sure I know what a doofus is.
Is it Latin?
Doofus.
I'm sure it is.
A doofus.
Well, the plural's doofi.
Doofy. Yeah. Dooforum. Doofies. Just declining it for my own pleasure. I don't know. What, because he was getting a lot of votes against her? Because he had policies that made sense? People liked him?
He's too environmental.
Okay.
Ah, that won't wash.
Can't have that.
I mean, it is a pity that Hillary is such a terrible candidate. Anybody else would have won by now. And if Michelle Obama was standing, it'd all be over.
All over.
You got the wrong president's wife.
Obviously, a lot of Liberals are upset that WikiLeaks and Julian Assange, whom they all admire, appears to be helping Donald Trump. How did Assange respond?
Did he go and hide in the cupboard? Did he have a further asylum inside his own asylum?
He said he was on nobody's side. He sent this message from the Ecuadorian embassy in London. It's like you're asking me, do I prefer cholera or gonorrhea? Any preference, guys?
Not sure. Just lemon in mine, thanks.
Do you know that in the 4 years since he's been hiding in the Ecuadorian embassy, Julian Assange has only seen direct sunlight for 20 minutes, leading to many letters from people in Manchester asking if they can stay with him. This is the US election and the third presidential debate. One of the latest allegations of Trump's misogyny came from a former Swedish supermodel who said at a White House dinner in 1993, he was so sexist, I had to switch tables. Unfortunately for her, she ended up next to Bill Clinton. It's been revealed that Hillary Clinton's code name used by her Secret Service protection team is Evergreen, whereas if someone attacks Donald Trump, his code name will be Nevermind. Comparing the work of their respective charities, Hillary Clinton declared that the Trump Foundation took money from other people and bought a 6-foot portrait of Donald. Apparently, it's very realistic. The hands seem to follow you around the room. And so, to round two, the one-armed bandit of news. Fingers on buzzers, teams. Here's the first one.
Now this is the reconstruction of the Battle of Hastings in 1066. As you can see, the battlefield's changed somewhat over the years. Roughly where the coal effect fire is where Harold fell, and the drinks cabinet represents where William the Conqueror made his victory speech.
Nearest, damn it.
Is it?
It's the 950-year-old news that there's been a battle in Hastings. If you don't want to know the result, look away now.
Who won?
Who won the Battle of Hastings?
Was it West Ham, Chris? Like an away win at one point.
Well, one Battle of Hastings fan built this wonderful castle out of balloons. Oh. And they even did a balloon herald. What else happened to commemorate the big day?
Well, they had a reenactment, didn't they, in battle and all that sort of
1,000 history aficionados recreated the battle in full costume twice. Here's one of them practising at home, yeah. That's how I opened the door on Halloween. How did the guy playing Harold get the gig? Do you know? I'll tell you. The very medieval-sounding Kendall Kinraid told The Guardian he got the role of Harold because he's tall and good at organising a battle. So nothing like Harold at all, then. According to The Guardian, those involved in the reconstruction abide by the chivalric code of the reenactor. What is the chivalric code of battle reconstruction?
When you're reconstructing a battle, you shouldn't kill other people. Because that really takes the fun out of the whole day.
Well, it means anyone struck hard with a blunted sword or axe, roughly in the T-shirt or shorts area, accepts that they're dead and stays dead. I think I'd just lie down and close my eyes as soon as the whistle went, really. It's easier, isn't it? The Week magazine busted a few myths about the Battle of Hastings. Can anyone guess what they were?
It didn't happen in Hastings.
It wasn't a battle.
Yep.
And in 1066.
No one called Harold involved.
And the words of and the are under suspicion.
But it wasn't actually in Hastings, was it? It was, in fact, in Battle.
Yeah. No, they thought that's a good name for a place. Let's go, because we're having a battle anyway.
Exactly.
Let's go there. The place is called Battle, let's go there.
But then they thought if they called it the Battle of Battle, people would think they were silly.
They had a fight in a North Yorkshire town called Skirmish.
Well, according to The Week, the Normans pretended to run away, and then when all the Anglo-Saxons gave chase, they turned around and killed them all.
It's a very old tactic.
Yeah.
Has that been the Lib Dems' tactics?
Not until now. But it's important to learn. Yeah.
As the local MP, Home Secretary Amber Rudd attended the reenactment, where she spent most of the day asking the Norman army how many foreigners they employed. Fingers on buzzers, teams. Here's the next one.
Sir Philip Green, the House of Commons, debating whether he should be stripped of his knighthood or not.
Correct.
It's very unfortunate losing your knighthood in this country, because I looked into it when Fred Goodwin from the Royal Bank of Scotland lost his, And the people who've been stripped of their knighthood before these two are Mussolini, Ceausescu and Robert Mugabe. So they're in very distinguished company.
What are they called when they lose their knighthood?
Well, it's another title.
Yes.
You've referred to it earlier.
Does that begin with a T?
Philip Green had a two-pronged approach for dealing with the press when he was in Monaco. What was that?
He never answered any questions.
Well, here's tactic one, evading a photographer using his highly prized skills as a sneaky little hider.
Brilliant.
And here's tactic two, when the hiding doesn't quite go according to plan.
So, Philip, people want to know why you're on holiday when they think that you're supposed to be sorting out the pension deficit.
Will you go away?
Why won't you talk to
Will
people?
Will you go away?
I will go away. You can squirt with me water.
Go away.
Why won't you just answer a couple of questions?
Go away.
Have you got a message for
Which bit are you not understanding?
Hang on,
Go
hang on,
away.
hang on, hang on. There's no need
Just
for any
go
violence.
away.
We're asking you questions.
That's going to go in the...
Oh, leave him alone, you monster. This is the vote to take away Sir Philip Green's knighthood. Philip Green's legal team includes Lord Panic, presumably from Sir Philip's favourite law firm, Panic, Squirm and Grovel. Fingers on buzzers, teams.
Goose has been travelling on the train without a season ticket. It's been travelling from Brighton to Guildford for the last 5 years, and it's not its card, it's using somebody else's.
Well, that's nearly right, but it's a duck on an aeroplane.
Oh, it's a duck on an aeroplane.
This is the news that a duck has been providing comfort to nervous flyers on a flight across America. The duck has an official title. Does anyone know what it is?
Steward Ducky McDuck.
He quacks to soothe his nervous owner and is called an emotional support duck.
This has made this up.
A much bigger source of pride to Mr. and Mrs. Duck than his poor brother Toilet. Does anyone know what an emotional support duck actually wears?
It's not even a real thing. An emotional
what's he
support
wearing?
duck.
According to the Telegraph, Daniel the duck was wearing little red booties.
Brilliant. Well, if I was having an anxiety attack on a plane, the sight of a duck in little red boots would not calm me at all.
Well, and also, hang on, he had a sign saying "My first flight."
Oh.
And a Captain America diaper to make sure he didn't go to the toilet on the floor.
Why does Captain America need to wear a diaper?
I don't know, maybe he's got IBS or something. Who knows, Paul?
It's not usually considered a superpower, is it?
I don't know, I think...
Stand back, citizen, my bowel is irritable.
How did he pass the time mid-flight, for example?
How did he pass the time?
Given that we'd never heard of it before this...
He looked out the window. Having a gander. Thank you. Daniel also had a snack before boarding. I hesitate to ask you what you think he might have eaten, but go on.
Quackers?
Hey. According to one eyewitness, he had chicken fries from Burger King. I've no idea what chicken fries are, but I'm pretty sure ducks shouldn't be eating them. Shall we move on to other animal news?
Why not?
Yes,
Other animal news, yeah.
Yes. We know Kumbuka, the gorilla, escaped from London Zoo last Thursday. But what was the first thing he did with his freedom?
Drank Ribena.
Yeah.
That's right.
I thought he appeared on the telly as Nicholas Sturgeon.
That's true.
He drank 5 litres of undiluted squash.
Well, his teeth be like now, he'll never get in the country.
Finally, what record has a Peterborough hen set this week?
Most eggs.
It laid the biggest ever egg.
Wow.
Here it is.
Whoa! Do we know a picture of the chicken that laid that egg?
No, it's in intensive care. Time now for the odd one out round. Ian and Tim, your 4 are Liam Fox, Ken Clark, Sam Allardyce, and the ghost in Anthony Dunleavy's trousers.
Is this to do with being caught on film?
It is to do with that.
So Liam Fox was caught calling business people fat and lazy. Ken Clarke was caught calling Theresa May that bloody difficult woman. Sam Allardyce was caught all ends up. And the ghost wasn't.
No. You're in the right area, but you just got the question wrong.
Oh. Is Liam Fox the odd one out?
That is the right answer. Yes. They've all been filmed without their knowledge, apart from Liam Fox, who didn't know his voice was being recorded when he called a British businessman fat and lazy. Now, Anthony Dunleavy claimed to film a ghost moving his trousers. According to the Mirror, Anthony had got home and had taken off his trousers, thrown them over the edge of the sofa, when the trouser leg began to move all of its own accord.
Strictly is one of those shows where it seems to get better and better and better and better.
Is anyone there?
Is that it?
I am convinced. I wish I hadn't insulted the duck with the red boots so high. That is the worst bit of film we've ever been asked to comment on, ever. Yeah. Was it a window open or was it a ghost? What's making your washing move in the garden? Is it Oliver Cromwell?
In other news...
Other news, yeah, there's a... Yeah, go on.
A thief was caught on camera this week. How?
Oh, he had the Roman blind down his
back.
That's
it.
yeah.
The police
Venetian blind.
Venetian blind, sorry.
Here we are. Police released CCTV images of a thief trying to steal a 7-foot-long Venetian blind. See if you can spot where he hid it.
That's it.
Now, Sam Allardyce lost his job as England manager when he was secretly filmed by undercover reporters pretending to be wealthy businessmen.
He's kind of probably finished in football now, isn't he, as a manager?
No, not
think?
at all, no. He'll be back next week.
According to The Sun, one person who's lost a lot of work because of Allardyce's departure is Steve Warbank, Sam Allardyce's lookalike. Surely anyone can do a Sam Allardyce impression with their hand over their face, Ian.
I don't look like Sam Allardyce.
Well, you might do with your hand over your face.
You know him, he's a dancer.
Now, Chris, you've been caught unaware on camera a few times, haven't you?
Second half is just about underway. Who started the better, Chris? Well, the second half is just underway down at Upton Park. West Ham 1, Southampton 1. Who started the better, Chris? Second half is well underway at Upton Park now. Southampton back on level terms against West Ham. Who started the better, Chris? He has not got a Scooby-Doo.
That's not fair. I couldn't hear him.
I really should watch Sky.
You should. Only 40 quid a month. We can have the fitters round tomorrow.
Would you actually come round and fix it
I would.
yourself?
Yeah. I'm fitting two tomorrow, so I can fit Ian in as well.
Oh, I can't wait. Does Mr. Murdoch come with you?
I don't know. I keep asking the question, but they say he's in the States somewhere.
Perhaps he'd like to come round to my house and then I can answer the door with a sword. Like I They've all been filmed without their knowledge, apart from Liam Fox, who didn't know he was being recorded when he called British businessmen fat and lazy. According to The Mirror, a man has claimed to have footage of a ghost when his trousers started to move of their own accord. When asked if he considered a medium, he replied, "No, I'm definitely an extra large." Ken Clarke...
That's why the story was in.
Yeah, Paul and Chris, here are yours. The actor Michael Caine, Keith Vaz, 12 Pizza Hut workers in Leicester, and Chris Kamara.
Well, I think the 12 Pizza Hut workers in Leicester is probably the clue, because they would be celebrating their team winning the Premiership last year. Michael Caine, we know, that's not his real name. He was Maurice Micklewhite, I think, was his real name. Keith Vaz was telling people that his name was Jim or John and he sold washing machines. So that seems to be pretty much... it's about people changing. Have you changed your name, Chris, at any point?
I have indeed.
Have you?
Oh. Yes, I did for the 2010 World Cup.
Uh-huh.
My deed poll to Chris Cabana.
Why? Why? What's Cabana?
It's a Zulu warrior name in South Africa.
Did you change your name by deed poll?
I did.
I think that all the other... Michael Caine, the Leicester Bakers, pizza makers, and Chris changed his name by deed poll, and Keith Vaz clearly hasn't changed his name by deed poll, but he just tells people his name's John.
Yeah. Correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
I did exactly the same thing as you for a period. I changed my name in honour of a Zulu warrior. I was Shaka Hislop.
Chris, of course, you told us you changed your name to Cabana, was it?
Yes.
Because we've got Kibanga here.
Oh, that was it. Hey, the things you do for money.
Have you changed your name back, though? Do you have to change it again?
I did it. As soon as England got knocked out, that was it.
Right, so you were only there for a couple of hours then.
Do you know what Kibanga translated as?
Zulu warrior?
10
Twat.
grand from 10...
No, it was Imagine. Imagine.
Oh.
And can anyone guess what event led to 12 Pizza Hut workers to change their name? I think.
Well, Leicester winning the Premiership.
Yes.
Absolutely. 12 members of staff at the chain changed their names by deed poll, including manager Charlotte Smith, who's taken the name of Leicester manager Claudio Ranieri. Michael Caine legally changed his name to match his stage name after being hassled at airport security. Who did he blame for the confusion? Do you know? He blamed it on ISIS and all that. It's the same reason one of his fellow actors no longer wants to be known as Alan Akbar. Michael Caine, of course, would make a terrible terrorist. He'd only blow the bloody doors off. Which means at the end of this round, it's Ian and Tim 2, Paul and Chris 6.
Can I just say that this coalition is a disaster? 6-2.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Well, not for you. It's quite good, but...
Good, yeah.
Do you think the scoring is rigged, Ian?
Yeah. If I haven't won by the end,
yes,
this is rigged.
I think it's rigged.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Right, time now for the Missing Words round, which this week features as its guest publication Scaff Mag, the scaffolding magazine.
Great.
It's a great magazine. They do set the bar very high. And we start with what could be the future of scaffolding?
Poles.
Using an impact wrench. This article from Scaff Mag details advice from the National Access and Scaffolding Confederation, highlighting a considered list of arguments concerning the use of the more efficient impact wrench. One of the comments below puts the counter-argument. Next, Waitrose what to stop attracting the wrong sort of people?
Giving away free coffee.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Waitrose are stopping giving out free coffee to take away unless shoppers have actually bought something. These items can't be cigarettes, mobile top-ups and scratch. Hang on, that's 3 of my 5 a day. Next, sweaty robot, what better than a normal robot?
Sweats.
But it's actually sweaty robot can do push-ups better than a normal robot. Okay. This is a Japanese robot that artificially sweats, meaning it can keep on doing press-ups at a relentless pace without burning out. Despite sweating like a human, the robot can't shower, which has led to the other robots calling him C3BO. According to scientists, the robot can run for a whole day on just half a cup of water. As a result, he's been offered a job at Sports Direct. Next, 3 pensioners dangling carrots from their Nissan Micra. What?
Accidentally signalled to an enemy U-boat and harbour.
Entire plot of Last of the Summer Wine.
pose no threat to the scaffolding industry.
3 pensioners dangling carrots on their Nissan Micra spark cow stampede on Minchinhampton Common.
Of course.
And lastly, forget drugs and money. Now rappers are rapping about what?
The highly creditable Liberal Democrat result in Whitney.
Now rappers are rapping about mustard. Rappers' obsession with mustard centres on the luxury brand Grey Poupon. The first time I heard of Grey Poupon, I assumed it was a niche adult website. Of course, we've mainly brought up rapping just to share this.
Slow or fast, but you must get to the line. Don't try and hit you and hurt you. Defend and attack. There's only one way to beat them. Get round the back.
And that is why we won the referendum.
Ian's doing his Sam Allardyce impression, look. Sam Allardyce! A living dream.
No, it's a terrible moment for me because I've just changed my opinion about Brexit.
So, the final scores are Ian and Tim have 2, and Paul and Chris have 8. On which note, we say thank you to our panellists, Ian Hislop and Tim Farron, Paul Merton and Chris Kamara, and I leave you with news that arriving in Brussels for a mini break, one woman gets a nasty surprise as she tries to change her pounds into euros. At London Zoo, after the recent unsuccessful escape attempt by a gorilla, bets are being laid as to who will try next. And as the Foreign Secretary arrives at Buckingham Palace to brief the Queen on international matters, he finds there's strangely no answer, no matter how many times he rings the doorbell. Good night.